Do we have to get you a candle, like a candlestick holder?
Yeah.
That kind of
To wander?
Sick.
Yes. He needs a night dress and a cap.
I bet you, Christian, I fear we can't get you a night dress.
Yeah.
Because once that bad boy goes on, I don't think you would ever take it off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all right with that. I think
night.
I think that's a good idea.
I think first comes the night dress, then starts the night caps, and then you'll have an issue. Ready to go?
No. Yeah.
Are we ready to go? Hello, boys. Hello, gals. And hey, I'll say it. Hello, non-binary.
One more time. From the top.
No, we got it.
From the top.
We got it in one.
Did
Non-binary
we?
pals.
Welcome back to the judgiest place on the internet. I'm Josh.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Christian.
And we are the
Judgies.
I have, first of all, special audience guest today.
Yes, this is Letty. Oh, you can't see her. She's in the audience today. If you hear a cackle, it's because she's laughing at my jokes, probably.
And if you hear that's because she's thatting to my stories, because I got some insanely...
She couldn't even hear that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll know. We'll let you know when you make the noise.
Yeah.
Little preview. We got a person who twerked their way out of a relationship.
Okay.
A guy who won't stop calling his girlfriend ugly.
Oh, Jesus.
A lack of showering causing a relationship to go sour. A listener who was giving their mom a bath and had it blow up in her face.
Oh, no.
A roommate who refuses to wear pants regardless of how many cushions get ruined.
Oh, no.
Settlers of Catan
Oh.
ruining a relationship.
You're making the face.
You're making the right
now
face.
just make the right noise.
And a guy who doesn't like finishing where his girlfriend asked him to.
Whoa.
So stick around for those. And if you're new here, hey, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Leave a comment. That's a trending word, maybe.
Trending. Oscars.
Oscars. Nom, snub.
SAG Awards.
Wicked is still popular.
Wicked's huge right now.
Timothy Chalamet.
Just go ahead and leave them in the comments. We would appreciate that. Erica, can I see your wrist? Can I see your other wrist? Oh, my God.
I'm wearing it.
So am I the fool?
You're the fool.
You're the fool. I've also got my Ladies and Tangents one on.
What an absolute flex that you just did.
I've been holding on to it the whole time. The Judgies friendship bracelet, of course.
I can't believe you just did sleight of hand magic to us, you fucker.
I saw it on the couch earlier, so I'm not impressed.
I've been holding it since you've been here, so I don't think you did.
I did. It was laying on the couch cushion when I asked for my pillow.
Interesting.
Editor, prove me right.
Editor,
I don't
kill
know
myself.
how because it's out of frame. But editor, please.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I think we just get into it. I don't know. I've got it's a lot, but they're short.
Okay.
Like you.
And then, I need.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up.
What did you say? Ooh, new
Yeah.
button alert.
Yeah,
I like it.
and it's green because
Okay.
you're wearing green.
I am. I knew it was your episode and I was taking inspo from your Grinch costume.
Yeah,
Not really, but
I thought you were maybe celebrating Shrek 5. No way. There's no way you're upset about it. Are
the
you upset?
animation.
You're upset about it?
What are you upset about the animation in it? Because I saw this on social media today.
It feels so manufactured to me.
I just don't think that Shrek looks the same.
Okay.
He's 20 years older.
Yeah, but his entire nose changed.
I didn't pay attention to that part. All I noticed
That's all I can look at when I see it. Is his
it
nose
was like-
is completely different.
as a side by side, and it's like,
And his
notice the
eyebrows.
difference. And it's like, the only thing I can notice the difference on is that it's like cost saving animation. They don't move. And the original Shrek, it's cartoonish, and they're like constantly moving and like emoting. And the new one, they're just standing still talking, and it's like I can
Also-
tell they're just tracking a face here.
The daughter, played by Zendaya, queen.
Yeah.
Actually, type that in the comments. Hashtag Zendaya.
That's actually true. Shrek 5, absolutely.
She's supposed to have blue eyes, and in the preview for the new movie, she's got brown eyes.
There's a lot of people hoping that it's a trans character.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand. It's just a different animation. I don't know why we're upset about
Because
it.
it shouldn't be a different animation if you're like.
Have you seen Shrek 1
Yes.
recently?
No.
The animation, if they use that, our brains would explode. Watch Shrek 1. Watch a clip of Shrek 1 on YouTube, and you'll be like, "Oh, I thought this looked good as a kid. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It is horrible."
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know about Shrek 2 though. I don't know how well that held up. But we don't just talk about movies on this podcast.
Speaking of, we finally watched Longlegs.
Really?
Yeah.
Laura
You
hasn't
fucker
allowed
walked
me
in.
to. Oh, thank you.
What did you say? What did you say?
Thoughts?
What episode's that one from?
Last week, probably.
Last week?
I don't remember saying that.
Thoughts? I
Bonus
liked
episode,
it.
I think.
Eric it took us three viewings to get through it.
It's not
Yeah.
called Short Legs.
Because we're old people and we
Hate
fall
you.
asleep every 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, Olsen kept interrupting, and then I got to be too late. So
I thought it was interesting. It was a good take
it was all right.
on the.
Crazy that was Nicolas Cage. You didn't tell me that.
I'm sure I mentioned it, I feel like.
Maybe.
Maybe not. I don't know. We never really talked about the flick. It was more about me just calling you guys tall.
Yeah.
More of the bit.
Yeah.
But we don't just talk about movies on this podcast.
That's true.
Do we have any other movies to talk about?
I watched The Whale with Brendan Fraser.
Almost a spiritual opposite to Long Legs.
Yeah. I
Tall,
watched
big
The
in the other
Whale
dimension.
when you fuckers walked in.
That would have
Josh?
really hurt my feelings if you did that one.
Thoughts on that?
It was really good.
Good.
It was really good. I got nothing
I
else
heard
to
they're doing and this could just be fucking AI Facebook bullshit. I heard they're doing a Mummy remake, a Mummy 5 or something.
Mamma Mia.
I don't think it's
Here
that
we go.
Yeah,
actually.
it's based on ABBA's Halloween episodes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we can get into the stories now. We got all the movie talk out of the way.
We don't just talk about movies on this podcast?
Follow us on Letterboxd, the Judgies Pod or something.
Do we still have Letterbox?
It's Judgies Pod. I changed it. Yes, we do. No, I haven't posted on it. Neither of you.
Okay.
We also podcast on this podcast. What that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories, and sometimes the magnanimous Josh does that. And I've always said that.
Do you know that TikTok trend going around with, I think it's Megan Thee Stallion. I could be wrong, but it's the song where she goes, "Fuck y'all."
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's one of her songs, and it's this whole build up, and the whole point of the trend is like you're doing a crazy face, like getting ready to say "fuck you." And I feel like I do that when you say silly little stories. Like I get ready to go.
I'm like
solo
edging you.
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for edging my wife, buddy.
Yeah. This is from a very special listener. Give it up for girls is their Twitch username.
Oh,
And boy, whenever they come in chat, it's fucking hilarious to just, hey, give it up for girls. You know what I mean? So thank you very much. Very fun story. My girlfriend's twerking is ruining our relationship.
at first I thought you were talking about Aurora, and I was like, oh,
My girlfriend twerks a lot. One time she woke me up from a nap by handstand twerking on my closet door. She twerks when I try to have serious conversations, and even once at a funeral.
I'm the kind of girl that twerks at a funeral.
Yeah, absolutely bare naked lady.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was funny, but recently when I ask her about it, she says it helps her process emotions.
Yeah.
Anybody been
Okay.
through this before? I'm looking to nurture her, but at this point it's beginning to make me want to try it. I'm concerned it'll damage our connection. It really affects me in our relationship. I've also seen other twerking, and how I know it's not even good twerking, I'm worried.
Wait, so girlfriend's not doing good twerking?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does
That
it change
sucks to
your
hear.
analysis on the story? If she's
Well,
bad at it?
yeah.
Bad twerking at a funeral is offensive.
Yeah.
Good twerking is almost an art form
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
for sure.
at a funeral. It's like
Well,
if you walk into a funeral and there's someone just absolutely throwing ass, you're kind of like, they probably wanted this.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't question it. You're like, That is a performer. They are doing a job.
Yep.
If
They
you
were
walk
asked
in
to
and
be
someone's
here.
sloppily
Asked.
throwing their ass in a circle,
Yeah.
you're like, what?
Yeah.
It seems offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. We're acting like you can't process your emotions while twerking, but like you can go on a long walk and process your emotions. What's the freaking difference here?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of a difference, right?
A little bit. Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think if you're going to
What a
twerk while
sucker
someone's napping, I think it's fair to take it to a different room.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, we don't need clapping cheeks
Yeah.
while I'm trying to nap. That's too loud.
Napping sheets. Absolutely.
I don't
Good
know.
one.
It would be kind of awesome to wake up to a handstand twerk. You're like, what is that? And then it's like, whoa, am I dreaming still?
But what if it's really bad? Yeah.
Yeah, I think if it was really bad, that might affect how I feel about the situation as a whole.
Yeah. And that makes sense.
But if it was really good twerking, I'd be like,
yeah.
yeah.
But what if it was like 3 a.m. and you look over?
I
and
would be mad again.
Christian's in his moo-moo. It's over his head. So he can't even see.
He's just naked twerking in a handstand.
Yeah. That would probably piss you off at 3:30 a.m.
No, I think I'd still find it funny. The first time.
It's daddy son bonding moments, and Olsen and him are both trying to figure it out. They're not naked in this instance.
Oh, good. Okay.
They have underwear on, like a normal moment.
True. I do fear that a 3 a.m. twerk, if that's waking me up, I think I got ghosts. There's no way. The noise I'm hearing, I'm thinking I got ghosts.
Especially because holding a handstand famously hard, and you're going to be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I think if I tried to do that right now, I would literally break my entire face off the floor.
Let's try it out.
At least you would go down doing what you loved. Trying.
Okay.
Oh, you don't love trying?
No, not particularly.
We open with a silly, goofy one, a short one, then we go to a tall one, a long one. It's a Josh Christian vibe that we got.
Okay.
We'll go short again next. Break up the silly, goofy into the seer. This is a gross one.
Okay.
Straight up, if
So
you're,
this is a Christian one.
this isn't a fun one.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
It's
Do we have like a trigger warning?
gross.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend if she can take a shower?
I'm triggered.
You should be. It's gonna get worse. My girlfriend really only showers about once a week, twice if I'm lucky. Typically, we go to the gym together, and I've often asked her why she doesn't shower, and she always comes with things like, "Oh, well, women don't really sweat that much, and I sweat
we
very
still
little,
do."
even for women's standards." And I don't buy it because I can smell. I used to just suck it up because I know she's extremely sensitive. Kind of NSFW here, but this even affected our sex life. I used to love going down on her, but after not showering after workout / long days, etc., I've kind of lost interest.
Yeah.
And this is the face that Letty is making.
Yeah.
Fast forward a bit. She now starts using the sauna at the gym. Maybe on average,
So it's even sweatier.
2 times a week.
She's when all the gunk skin spread to everybody else in the sauna.
She still refuses to shower. I've said, quote, "There's just no way you don't sweat in the sauna. Just me sitting 5 minutes in there gets me soaked." She says she doesn't sweat much there either, and she sits there for 20 minutes.
She might have a condition.
Hypohidrosis instead of hyperhidrosis.
Yeah.
Things are now worse. I can smell her very badly. Almost to the point where I try not to breathe in too close to her because it's not good. I've tried so long to give hints to get her to shower more, like, "Hey, do you want to take a shower together, winky face?" But she doesn't take the hint and says, "Why would we do that? There's only room for one under the water anyway."
Pragmatic.
Which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, you got to give it to her. I mean,
They actually make the shower head like extender pole thing, so it looks like a shower curtain rod,
okay.
but that. Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just helping visualize it for all the visual watchers.
Yeah, but I was already doing that, so
My bad. I
so
was
you're
trying
making
to
fun of me. Anyway, it's like a shower curtain rod,
Yeah.
and then both ends have a shower head.
Do we fear that ruins the water pressure?
No, it's the same amount of water pressure. It's all attached to the same system,
Okay.
same amount of pressure.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on the
Probably. I
the
don't know.
diameter of the tubing.
He's like, I'll let you have
I'm
it,
not,
but
I'm
you're
not
wrong.
gonna push back because I'll let you live in this reality. But
Yeah.
I fear
Yeah.
it's like putting your, you're putting your thumb over the hose.
Yeah.
You increase the pressure by decreasing the amount of outlet. So when you put on an extra extra head, there's less of a thumb on the hose.
But it's really so. Here's the thing, guys. If it's really depending on the diameter of the pipe of this extension going to the next head.
Sure.
Because if it's still, because there's always going to be like 55 pounds psi water coming out of your wall.
Yeah.
So as long as there's enough tubing to still move that 55 psi with two shower heads in parallel of each other, you should be good.
Okay, anyway,
I just doubt they're in parallel.
If you're,
It's got to be in series, yeah?
technically, I guess.
I just don't see how we got.
This is a real
Do
thing.
it, Erica. Do it again, so we can see if it's in series or parallel. Please show us with your hands.
Like,
That
Yeah,
feels
that's
like it's
series.
series.
That's series. This
Yeah.
is parallel. This is parallel. This is series.
Anyway.
but it is a real thing, and they do have those.
Yeah, I believe it.
So do that, maybe. Offer that. It was a little tangent.
A little bit. It's all right. We'll cut it all out. One evening, she wanted to lie down on the floor. Get back to the gross story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One evening, she wanted to lie down on the floor and stare at a world map that she has. Quirky.
That's bizarre.
It's quirky.
It's quirky.
Okay.
Some
Okay,
500
but
days of summer
I was
type
gonna
shit.
say if my manic pixie babe did that, I'd be like, oh my god.
Do you have a
How
manic
twee.
pixie babe?
No.
What's her name?
But if
What's
I
her
did-
name?
Summer.
Interesting. That's my brother's ex-girlfriend's name.
I'm killing myself. Editor, kill myself.
She invited me to lie down next to her and just talk about where we want to go, etc. It lasted for about 1 minute before I had to make up some dumb excuse as to why I had to get up. She then gets upset and says something along the lines of, "Why are you leaving? You never want to do stuff with me." The truth is, I just
Because you
can't be close
fucking
to her for too
stink.
long. I'm not even sure if I started to resent her because it was only this one thing that was bugging me in the relationship. But maybe I did, and that's my fault for being bad at communicating to her. Anyway, couldn't hold it any longer. I tried one last time to ask if she wanted to take a shower with me to show I did want to do stuff with her, but she declined again. Then I said, "I know you say you don't sweat, but I can smell. I don't like the smell of sweat. And it being a popular gym we go to, I would just appreciate if you showered a little bit more."
That was kind of a harsh way to say it. I would have been like, girl, you stink. You need to go shower.
How's that nicer?
Because you're supposed to be best friends, right? Like you and your partner are best friends.
You just said, "Girl, you stink."
Yeah.
Girl, you smell like shit.
Read it again.
Yeah, it's a little, no, this is a little harsh for sure.
It's harsh.
Yeah.
But if
Yours
I'm
is
like,
blunt,
girl,
harsh, blunt,
go
harsh.
shower.
Yeah. She freaked out.
Yeah.
World War III started. She accused me of things and asked if I found her disgusting, etc.
Yes. Go
almost-
fucking shower and then I'll think differently.
It almost felt like she wanted me to think she's disgusting for some messed up reason. Like this was an easy way to create distance between us, have less sex and all that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's just to me, it feels awfully obvious to shower, if not daily, at least every other day. She said she doesn't want to shower her hair often, but still, you can
don't-
shower your body.
Yeah. You don't have to wash it.
Oh,
I
and-
wash my hair once a week,
Oh, and destroy your fungal shell.
twice a week, most of the time. But your body, you shower your body every day.
And destroy her fungal shell.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There's an update.
We love an update.
Oh, they're British. Ew.
Is there
Ew,
a
ew.
new
That's
in the
why they
update?
stink. They're fucking British. Well, I mean, they put the day before the month, so they're in the British imperialist core. We broke up. She refused to accept that she was disgusting by not showering, and she did not see anything wrong. Impossible for me to change her mind when she is dead set on no wrongdoing.
Yeah.
No point for me to argue with someone like that. Seems like there was a lot of unresolved trauma in her past I was unaware of. I was aware of it, but not severity and how it still affected her. One of her first sentences to come out when I confronted her again about it was, "Break up with me then." She was challenging me or something. It really made me feel weird. Instead of us coming to an agreement together, she went very defensive and just attacked me. She struggled with having girlfriends as she was scared of them.
Smelling me.
Surprise lesbian relationship the entire time. How about that?
Whoa.
Wait, no,
What?
that's not right because he's saying that he's a guy. Maybe that's just a typo? Because he says that he's a guy. Anywho, she struggled with having probably just friends. Hey, probably just friends that are girls. That,
Yeah.
She struggled. I should just read the sentence. I should stop cutting
Well, she
myself
doesn't
off.
struggle with guy friends, but she is struggling with girlfriends.
She struggled with having girlfriends as she was scared of them stealing her current boyfriend or something. There we go. So she always went to hang out with the guys. Thank you, Christian. She loved getting validation from guys as well, so she ended up having a lot of friends with benefits over the years, she said. There's a lot of stuff I did not know, but that's just not my thing. Now you're turning into an asshole. You're literally like, oh, she slept around a lot. Now I don't like her. That's a whole other thing that you're bad about for.
Yeah.
Fucking British people. For some reason, I almost feel like I was used in a way because I feel like to her, I was just another friends with benefits. But she was someone I actually saw a future with.
How long were they dating?
They didn't say.
Okay.
And we didn't get any ages or anything like that.
I feel like I'm a friends with benefits now because she talked to a dude.
What was your benefit? She stank up the place? What do you mean?
Do we hear me out? Is there a chance it's just a pheromone difference going on here?
She didn't shower, man.
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, so she's really putting off pheromones. So if he doesn't fuck with it, she's really smelling it.
It's one thing if you don't stink, it's wrong to not shower. But if you go to the gym, I'm sorry. If you're going to the gym and going in the sauna, you got to shower.
for sure.
If anything, just to make sure that other people's sweat and
Yes.
bacteria gets off of you.
Correct.
Ultimately, what just made us break up, though, is the fact that she sees herself as over men, or me in this case. She believes women are holy. Her words, not mine. She was the taker in the relationship, and I was the giver. It worked for some time, but I started resenting her and did not want to be as much of a giver for her anymore. I started to notice she did not appreciate my efforts, and she did not reciprocate much at all.
Meaning she didn't give head?
I don't know.
What does it mean to be a taker and a giver in a relationship?
There's something about that tree.
It's definitely oral, right?
It's got to be, right?
Gotta be oral.
Or, maybe it's just British for like more of a submissive and dominant role in the
Okay.
relationship.
That could be, or like,
Okay.
you're always the one that's like giving the emotional support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Which is, you didn't need to list all that shit.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can break
You
up with her because she
literally-
smells like garbage.
Yeah.
And she's not listening to you communicate that. That's fine. You don't have to
Yeah.
put in that, like, you don't like that she had other partners before you.
What the hell is her hanging out with this gym guy all the time? What the hell?
One last quick one before the break. How about that?
No, more, please.
Please.
This is from very off submitter Cameron
Thank you, Cameron.
from r/Catan.
Whoa.
Whoop.
Sorry, r/Chris Catan.
Whoop.
Are we Catan or Catan household?
I say Catan.
I think if it's just Catan, but I definitely say Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
I don't know if I say like
Settlers of
Catan.
Catan.
Yeah. I don't do it with this Scottish accent.
You
though.
did, though.
Settlers of Catan?
Settlers.
I
Settlers.
have to say
that was
settlers.
bad. Settlers.
You know I can't do accents, and you didn't have to
Settlers.
call me out on it.
Anywho, this guy says, "Can you help me know if my girlfriend is lying or cheating on me?"
Oh, what an interesting place to talk about this.
I always like strategy games, but I never got my hand on Catan.
Or Catan.
I guess I do say Catan. Weird. This is a weird first approach, but oh well, what can I do? To not make it too long, my girlfriend recently went on a trip with some friends, and there she met a guy who was a friend of a friend. And let's just say some weird shit happened with him. And after that, we broke up. She apologized, swear to change, blah, blah, blah. And now we're back together. However, in this trip with this friend group, she started playing Catan. Today, she went to her best friend's house, hereinafter gay friend, part of this friend group. Of course, I have no problem with this. In theory, there was only the two of them. But I asked her recently, and apparently her other best friend joined as well, who was as well on the trip. The gay friend uploaded this to his IG story the next day. And I'll send it to you, Blake, to put on the screen here. But effectively, it's just them playing Catan.
Okay.
And there's more than 3 people in the picture. Or there's more than 3 players,
Okay.
right?
Well, it doesn't look like they have the 5 to 6 player expansion, so there's 4 total.
Sure, because they're poor. Yeah. I wasn't going to call them out for being poor, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I caught on.
This guy
Oh, wait.
says-
Their Hoover flag was hanging out in that picture.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
1920s, man, 1930s.
Oh, hey, all my old heads are going to love that one.
Everybody named Herbert will love that. Yeah. Now, according to Google, each color represents a player. So there aren't really 3 people there, no? And yeah, that's pretty much just the question. And I like this story because it is an insane place to come for relationship advice.
Yeah.
It's r/Catan.
Crazy place to come, too.
True.
And the top comment is just, yeah, man, if you're posting pics of the Catan subreddit to find out if she's cheating on you, I think you might be cooked. It's like, even if she isn't, even if it's just a 4th friend and they're whatever, the trust has been broken.
Yeah.
Go heal yourself. Get over the trauma of
I
being
want to
cheated
know
on.
what was the weird stuff that happened between them that caused them to break up.
It definitely feels like she cheated on him. And I think that's
Yeah.
why he's like being, or maybe she didn't and the weird stuff was nothing weird and he
from him.
overreacted.
Well, that's also a possibility.
Either way, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
A fellow would never do that.
Either for your or her benefit. Why would you, like, if you can't trust her to just go on a trip, then why be in that relationship?
Yeah.
Just break up. If you're fucking scouring IG for Catan stories and you can't figure out how any board game works, really. It's like, yeah, each color represents a player. Name one game that doesn't happen in.
But it's
Monopoly.
the fact that
Damn it. It's about the shapes, not the colors. Candyland, fuck.
No, that's colors.
Sorry.
Colors.
Really. Operation.
There you go.
Thank you.
Shapes, though.
Shapes. It's either shapes or colors, man. It's a 50-50 chance.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Something about me calling them a little ridiculous for not knowing about the board game rules and colors.
Oh, it doesn't. The whole loss of trust here is that she only said there was 3 people.
Right.
She said it was me and 2 other people, and there's clearly a 3rd person involved.
And yeah, another person, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, why didn't you tell me about this extra person?
For sure, yeah.
Not trying to play Settlers Advocate over here, but maybe they're like 3-person Settlers of Catan ain't that fun. We'll all play the 4th player together.
Like sort of when you play like a card game, you just let a 4th player be the deck.
Yeah.
Like on like
Exactly like that.
Cards Against Humanity. Just let one of the hands be the deck. Then you all realize the deck is funnier than you because Cards Against Humanity is kind of a silly, stupid, fucked up little piece of shit game.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like that.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
All right. See you on the other side of this break.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And welcome back on this side of the break where we open up with my listener favorite segment.
Circle jerk, circle jerk, circle jerk, circle jerk.
What the hell is a circle jerk?
Where we what's up? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Our studio audience just realized our break is not actually a break. It is about 4 seconds of silence.
Sometimes we readjust. That's about it.
Sometimes we'll let Erica get some water.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Not this time, though.
It's fine. I'll be.
But if you're new here, the Circle Jerk is where we judge around this circle, and Christian's got something extra special cooked up for us.
I have significant moments in celebrity poop culture.
This is already one of my
Click
favorites.
that green button, please. Nope. That other one.
You say?
One more time.
What did you say?
Yeah. What?
I said significant moments in celebrity poop culture.
Shitnificant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I just found a couple articles of celebrity poop mishaps, and new one just dropped this week. This one's a piss story, though.
Okay.
What celebrity just pissed their pants?
Well, okay, I'm going to name off the ones that I know. There's like the Justin Bieber issue with the puke. There's the Fergie piss in her pants one. and then we got the Dave Matthews Bus. Those are the big three, I feel like.
Ooh, I didn't even put the Dave Matthews Bus on this.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head with shit and or piss related.
Here's the thing. You might not even know this actor by name because guess what? No, I didn't.
You don't know a lot of actors, to be fair.
What the hell?
I'm just saying.
That's true.
You didn't even know Nick Cage was in Long Legs.
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, you guys are a
I recognized him immediately.
You guys are a team. Her elves are your
Andrew
elves. But
Scott just dropped the knowledge that he had to pass a kidney stone at the 2020 SAG Awards.
okay, it's embarrassing you don't know Adam Scott.
Not Adam.
Andrew Scott.
Okay, it's embarrassing then for me because
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Andrew Scott is.
Right as Laura Dern won her award, he had to leave the ceremony in an ambulance.
Wow,
And it just came out this week that this happened during the most recent
SAG Awards.
SAG Awards.
Yeah, because that was only a couple
Okay.
days ago.
2020?
2020?
Was
Well, the new SAG
4
Awards
years
was
ago, babe. It
the
wasn't.
new SAG Awards was just this week.
Oh.
He announced this SAG Awards in 2020.
Yeah, that's why he kind of disappeared at one point in the show is because he had to pass a kidney stone.
Okay, and who is that?
Let me see him.
I don't know if that's him talking or not.
Andrew Scott.
He played Moriarty on Sherlock.
There you go. He was in Fleabag.
Yeah, he was the priest in Fleabag.
Gotcha.
I didn't watch Fleabag, so.
Should.
But I did watch Sherlock, and he was Moriarty.
When
think.
you say Moriarty, there's something about it that makes me want you to sing it in like the body yaddy yaddy yaddy.
Moriarty, Moriarty, Moriarty.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
This one comes to us from Entertainment Weekly. Demi Moore wants the world to know, and her adult kids, that farts are nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay.
She writes here, the ghost actress as who?
Andrew Scott. Andrew Scott when it was relevant. Thank
The
you.
ghost actress is taking action to
saying to the
destigmatize
listeners.
farting, and her first step is educating her own children. On Thursday, the actress unveiled her partnership with digestive medicine company Wonderbelly.
It was a fucking ad?
Yeah, it was all an ad.
Fuck you, Demi Moore.
This is the fucking problem. And it makes sense that maybe celebrities don't want their shit stories out there.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to find some shit stories on celebrities.
I got another shit
bet.
story, celebrity shit story, actually. Are we pro or anti Demi Moore?
I don't know.
Because she was 40 dating 21-year-old Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yeah.
Which automatically seems bad.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else about her other than
She was
this
married
shit
to Bruce
story.
Willis. They have kids together.
Oh.
Before or after the kutch?
Before.
Okay.
She was really hot in G.I. Jane.
She was in G.I. Jane? Mm-hmm. I
Is
only
she
know
Jane?
that Jada
Yeah.
Pinkett Smith was in that. I'm pretty sure Jada Pinkett Smith was Jane.
Is that a remake?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure.
Is there a remake? I don't
G.I.
know, man. I don't know anything.
Yeah, 1997 with, what's her name?
Jada Pinkett Smith or
No.
Demi Moore?
Demi Moore.
Am I wrong? Was Jada Pinkett Smith not in G.I. Jane?
This one comes to us from dailymail.com. We just revealed who the mystery celebrity who fled Gwyneth Paltrow's Hamptons home after suffering catastrophic diarrhea due to, not caused by Ozempic. Thank goodness. We all thought it was. And this might be the meanest thing I've heard. Dailymail.com can reveal that the culprit behind the mortifying incident is socialite and celebrity hanger-oner Derek Balesberg.
Who?
Derek Balesberg. Socialite and celebrity hanger-oner? You've never heard of a celebrity hanger-oner?
I mean, I understand.
Now that I know this is a thing, I'm gunning for it.
You want to be the celebrity hanger-on.
I want to
mean-
be a socialite and a celebrity hanger-oner.
That's what Kim Kardashian was for Paris Hilton.
Sure. Well, she was her assistant.
Yeah, but that's how it starts, Josh.
You start as an assistant.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being at a party at Gwyneth Paltrow's house?
No.
51. I don't know why they
Imagine
gotta
all
have
of her
ages in here.
Vagina smelling candles everywhere.
True.
Gwyneth Paltrow does goop.
Her whole
Yeah.
house smells like her vagina.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, if I got a chance to meet Holly Holiday herself.
And then This dude just took a massive diarrhea inside of a celebrity party. I don't think you get to be a socialite or a celebrity hanger-oner anymore.
Right.
I'll say it. I'll be the first to say it.
Yeah. I don't think you're the first. I mean, no, never mind. I'll take it back. I think you are the first.
Thank you.
Jada Pinkett Smith was declined the callback for G.I. Jane.
Oh.
It was the joke that Chris Rock made about,
And then he should have
got slapped by Will Smith.
Should have. I get it now.
Yes.
And then this comes from a true, tried and tested BuzzFeed.com. And they have a list of 10 celebrity poop horror stories that will make you feel better about yourself. But we're just going to read a couple of the good ones.
Okay.
Because do we even know who Miriam Marigolds is?
No.
Let me see that. Margulies. Miriam Margulies.
Yeah, but
Who
you don't even
the
know who
fuck
Andrew
is-
Scott was.
True. And I don't know who this lady is. And I don't know how to read the name either. And I don't give an F.
Blake, can you please put a picture up of these people on screen?
Have you guys heard about Serena Williams' dog food disaster?
What does that have to do with Miriam Margulies?
No,
I
that
don't
was
know
the
who
last
she is. We're
celebrity.
skipping her because we don't know who the fuck she is.
Okay.
I ate a spoonful of my dog's food. Please don't judge me. But I ate a spoonful of it. And let's fast forward 2 hours. I had to just run to the toilet like I thought I was going to pass out.
Okay.
Why would you eat a spoonful of your dog's food?
Who is this, by the way?
Serena Williams?
Okay, I didn't know who we were on.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, you don't know who Serena Williams is?
In 8th grade, I did convince a friend to eat dog ice cream one time.
I remember you telling me that story.
And I do look back and I go, that's a little fucked up. But I'm pretty sure it's just peanut butter ice cream.
It was ice cream for dogs.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
It had a little wooden spoon that came with it, and it was a bone shape, and it's really kind of funny.
I mean, some dog food and dog treats are like human grade.
That's what she thought.
I had, when I worked at the animal shelter, the only one I ever ate, it was like little yogurt chips. They're just like little hard yogurt chips, and they were dog treats, but we kept them
You can eat that.
on the shelf. And my boss was like, yeah, you can eat them. And I was like, I had one, and I was like, yeah, that's just peanut butter yogurt chip. I don't think I ever need to eat it again, though.
This seems like the right reaction, Serena, here. She says, I mean, the food did taste weird, and I had to force swallow it, but now I'm feeling really sick, and it was just a spoonful.
Yeah. Helps the medicine go down.
Does-
No, that's a spoonful of sugar.
This one, Josh, there's a chance you might have heard this one.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran's famous shart.
I don't know.
He didn't write when this tour was, but there's one time where he was on stage. He accidentally misjudged a fart, and it ended up being a shart. It was midway through the performance, and he was having a really lively show. Then halfway through, I was like, all right, I'll let one slip. And I'm just having to stand there still for the rest of the performance and hope it's over soon and then go home and throw out these trousers.
Fucking British
British.
people. God damn it. Ed Sheeran.
Let's see who else we got on here.
I mean, there's a really infamous poop story that I can't believe. I haven't said it yet. So I want to see if it's on here.
Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
I'm going to read off the names. Tyler Oakley.
No.
I don't know if he deserves to be on here. Isn't he just a YouTuber? This one, hey,
Who's anybody?
cancel him. Louis C.K. Al Roker.
Okay, I don't know that one.
And then John H. Benjamin.
H. John Benjamin?
Fuck. What did I say?
John H. Benjamin?
That's
Is there a
exactly what I said.
separate-
H. John Benjamin.
Is there a separate John H. Benjamin?
Maybe.
It's a real like Screen Actors Guild like had to change his name.
Maybe. Is that any of the people you're talking about?
No, I'm thinking about Surrey Cruise.
I would love to hear that.
Tom Cruise's daughter with I don't know who.
Katie Holmes.
Was
Yeah.
it with Katie Holmes?
Yes.
The first shit they like turned it into like a gold statue.
What?
It was like a massive story in the 2000s. Surrey Cruise gold poop. Look it up, Blake, right here.
Please, please, please.
Surrey Cruise.
Well, let's read about Al Roker's accidental poop.
poop.
Let's see what's happening in his neck of the woods.
Statue.
Al writes
All
here,
my Al Roker heads are gonna go crazy for that.
when you have a bypass and your bowels have been reconstructed, you think you're pretty safe. I probably went off and ate something I wasn't supposed to. And as I'm walking to the press room, I'm thinking, I gotta pass a little gas here. I'm walking by myself. Who's gonna know?
Surrey Cruise is 18 now.
Only
That's
a little
insane.
something extra came out. I pooped my pants. Not horribly, but enough that I knew. I was not panicking, so I just got to the restroom and the press room, threw out my underwear, and then had to go commando and do the show.
Who was that? Al Roker?
Al Roker.
Al Roker.
What was Jennifer Lawrence's?
I didn't read it. You want to read it real quick? Let's see here.
Well, yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence seems like the kind of person who would just have so many of these stories only because seems so much more candid than the average celebrity. Like she would just tell them, you know?
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence here says, I had to go to the emergency room. I just had this really bad pain for like 3 weeks. And you can only shit your pants so many times a day before you're like, I need to go to the hospital for this. But I just did this thing yesterday called an endoscope. Something.
Not what I have to have.
Okay.
You're not having an endoscopy?
I'm having a colonoscopy. An endoscopy is from the top.
Really?
Yeah.
Why the hell is it called the end if it's coming from the beginning?
Because we develop asshole first.
True.
They were putting me to sleep and I could see the stuff coming towards me and the doctor was like, think some peaceful thoughts. Think of an island. A lot of people have pleasant dreams. And then the last thing I said was, I'm paralyzed. And then I passed out. I woke up and she said, Jennifer, did you have any dreams? And she replied saying, I dreamed about nuclear bombs.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
What does it do about shitting herself? Just that she was doing it?
She was shitting herself a lot and had to go to the hospital
And
because
got
of
an
it.
endoscopy?
Yeah.
I'm about to be shitting myself tomorrow. We might have to reschedule tomorrow, actually, because my colonoscopy's on Monday.
Oh, so you got to take something? Or?
Yeah. I'm going to be in the bathroom the whole time.
We'll do a virtual. We'll have you on the can. Erica from the bathroom. Virtual. Skype call you.
That actually could be. No, this could be sick as hell. The audio would be dog shit. It would be sick as hell.
Actually, Microsoft is getting rid of Skype
I
after
know.
20
Yeah,
years.
it's a
So
real-
unfortunately, there's no other
Unfortunately,
options, and I can't do it. Oh, no.
A colonoscopy is an endoscopy. It's a real Scotch whiskey situation going on here.
Okay.
The only reason I had to fact check is because it's something I do at work.
What do you do at work?
Looking into people's assholes.
What did you say?
I work on endoscopy equipment. I was like, there's no way. I swear this goes up buttholes.
While it, I can
I
tell
think
by
they're
the
just
way it
stopping at colon.
smells. Yeah.
I think they're just stopping at colon. They're not going all the way up. They could go up higher if they wanted.
Into the small intestines?
If they wanted.
Gross.
That's where you draw the line. It's gross.
Gross.
Yeah. Thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.
What a shit show.
It
Of
was
the
a shit
Circle
show.
Jerk. I think we learned a lot of information.
Yeah, it was almost maybe too much information.
It was a real shot. Blake, you need to turn that interesting, please. It's a real shotgun of information. I felt like people will tune in and be like,
They're gonna hear their favorite actors and they're gonna lock in. Andrew Scott.
That was almost a perfect, like if you had to have a teach tape on like
Oh no, this is gonna hurt my
ADHD
feelings.
conversation.
Oh yeah,
and us all just like spouting out shit facts.
yeah.
Demi Moore was
Yeah.
talked about for a while.
Changing in between, like barely giving you any notice that we're on to the next guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you listen to us, I think. This is a listener submitted sound that I'm going to play first before reading the email. And Erica, this will get your spirits back up. I'll tell you that.
Judge along with me and a legion of piss babies.
Okay, killer voice.
We can wander through the Reddit and circle Judge as we please. Judge along with me. It's Ricky, Josh, and Chrissy. They're the three bestest judges. An everlasting team.
I loved that so much.
I'm weeping.
Hi, Judgies, long-time listener, first-time emailer. You can use my name. It's Jessica, they, she pronouns. I made this sound and decided to send it in specifically because I thought Erica would like
I
it.
loved it.
So I hope I'm right. I got this idea in my head as I was driving to work listening to the pod, and I immediately fleshed out the lyrics when I got to my office and decided to send it to y'all. I'm not a singer. Yes, you are.
You are.
I tried my best. My sound is a Judgies ode sung to the tune of Come Along With Me from Adventure Time. I hope this hasn't been done before, but I can't remember.
I don't think it has.
Thank you very much, Jess. You did a wonderful
Come
job.
along with me
I liked it a lot.
in the butterflies and bees.
And of course, listener-submitted sounds always come before a listener-submitted story. And you can send both those at judgiespod@gmail.com. Put it in the title what you got. This is Today I Fricked Up by helping my mom take a shower.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Judgies.
Hello.
kid.
Go ahead and use my name if it comes up, Betty. Because despite my black...
Draper or otherwise?
Otherwise.
Because despite my best efforts, none of my family listens. And if they do, this would be a wild way to find out. I'm submitting 2 stories here because the first one is pretty short and the second one is Christian coded. I didn't even realize there was 2 stories. What the heck? You're getting a bonus story.
2 for 1.
I'm submitting Christian coded. Enjoy. Did I already say all of that? Wow.
Yeah.
Time
Yep.
flies. So today I, 34 female, fucked up by helping my mom, 70 female, take a shower. She recently broke her arm, so my sisters and I have taken turns helping her around the house, getting dressed, driving her around, and whatnot. She really just needed me to help her get undressed, dry off, and get redressed, so I wasn't exactly in the shower with her the whole time. I went in towards the end with a towel and began drying her off, starting from the top and working my way down to her legs. I was in a squatted position by her legs, and she was turned to the side when I handed her the towel, and she said she could dry between her legs herself because that was just a little too personal for me.
Thank God.
She then turned so her ass was facing my face, opened her legs a little, and sort of squatted as to get the towel between the legs, and promptly farted in my face, bare ass and everything.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I told you we got a gross episode today.
Oh God, how gross!
We were both getting bare ass farted in your face is crazy from your
The
mom.
poo particles.
That's not particles at that point. That's like
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's like physical mass. It's like a fucking like a pellet gun, like buck spread. Buckshot. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
It's like Dick Cheney hunting accident, but your mom's asshole.
Oh, God. Can't wait for Anthony Serrato to chop and screw that one.
That's what I watched. I watched Fun with Dick and Jane the other day.
It's a good one.
We also watched Billy Madison.
Ew.
Did not age well at all. I didn't laugh a single time, believe it or not. I'd never seen it before, though, to be fair.
I actually haven't either.
We were both, and I'm not the biggest Sandler fan, but
Me neither.
like Big Daddy's still a good movie.
Oh, Big Daddy's good. Little Nicky, terrible.
Haven't watched it in a long time, but I can't imagine it's good. We moved on from this
Mr.
incident
Deeds.
as great movie.
Very good.
We moved on from this incident as quickly as possible, and I tried to time my future visits to avoid shower time.
Click. Pretty good. 12 Crazy Nights.
I hope my trauma
Grown-ups?
gave you Grown-ups is underrated. Grown-ups isn't that bad. I hope my trauma gave you a
Happy
giggle.
Gilmore?
On to the next story. This story takes place in 2010. I, 19 female, have been dating my then boyfriend for about a year. We both still lived at home with our parents, but I would sleep over at his house often as his parents were cooler with that than mine. We were both going to community college, and on this particular morning, he had already left for his classes, and I got to sleep in. When I woke up, everyone else in the house was out, so I got myself ready for class, and right as I was about to leave, I used the main floor bathroom.
Funny People? Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I got. I can't think of any more.
Does that have Adam Sandler?
It is, and it's not very. It's not that funny, and
It is pretty people, though.
the first time I ever smoked weed, I went to go see it in theaters, and I was like, "Ooh, that was the wrong mindset to be in." Watching this movie,
I thought it was just going to be a pee time, but as soon as I sat down, I was surprised to find poop time. I don't know how common an occurrence this is for other people, but it happens to me a lot. No problem, though. Just a quick poo. When I went to flush, the unthinkable happened. Instead of the water going down, it started to rise, and at the very top are my 2 floaters. Horrified, I called my boyfriend and asked what I should do. He told me not to worry about it. He texted his dad, and his dad said he was going to be home soon and he would take care of the situation. I, being a 19-year-old girl still shy about the fact that I poop, couldn't tell my boyfriend that it wasn't just pee water and toilet paper he'd have to clean up. And I also needed to go or else I'd be late to class.
do you think the boyfriend didn't know? If you told me you went to the bathroom and the toilet got clogged down, I'm like, man, how much toilet paper does she use to pee?
Got thick piss, girl. You need to shower more.
What did you say? Thick piss. That was awful, Joshua. That was awful.
Sorry.
That means you did a good job.
It's only going to make me do it more. So I did the only rational thing I could think of, which was to grab a coffee mug out of the back of the kitchen cabinet, which, you know, if it's in the back, it's used less and therefore won't be missed, right?
Wrong.
Scooped my turds out of the toilet, left out the back door, throwing the mug and hazardous waste into their garbage cans on the side of the garage, then left with my tail between my legs. I never told my boyfriend what I did, never heard anyone looking for that particular mug, and never thought I'd tell this story to anyone. But really, you guys have created such a safe place for poop stories, so thank you for letting me get this off my chest. Plus, that guy and I aren't together anymore, so what do I care?
All right.
Thank you for being the best podcast ever, and I hope to hear one or both of these stories on the main feed or the weekly bonus episodes. Love, Betty.
That was wild.
Thank you, Betty. What great stories. Those are 2 bangers. Are you kidding me?
Very good. No, those were the poops. 2 bangers in there.
Also, how did you clog the toilet if your poop was floating? What caused the clog?
It was the toilet paper.
It was the toilet paper. How
Wow.
much goddamn toilet paper?
Yeah,
Betty?
for 2 floaters, that's it's not that much.
Let's see here. What do we got? What do we
I mean,
got? What do we
here's the
got?
thing. Sometimes you have a never-ending wipe.
that
I
means
got
you
it.
still have poop in your butthole, so you need to push more out.
Sometimes that's not a possibility. It's crazy. If there's no more poop behind that little Hershey's kiss of a poop stuck in your butthole, how the heck are you gonna push the rest of that?
Have you tried like massaging your gooch?
No. What the hell?
Give your balls a tug. Maybe that. It's like pull the lever, Gronk.
I think he's like a what's that fucking like thing where you set up a series of things that eventually
Rube
Goldberg
Goldberg.
machine. Christian, yeah, and you just start pulling random appendages. and
Yeah, I
shit
guess
will
I
come
need
out.
to try to really like pull my balls, maybe tug on an ear or something, see if it gets that last little bit out. I don't know.
Did you try coughing?
I didn't.
Did I send you the TikTok? It was just a guy, a very short TikTok, very funny. Just a guy, doctor's office. Doctor says, "And cough for me," and he goes, says, "Yeah, you got to cough, but boy, what a nice pair."
That's a good joke.
Hey, thank you.
That's a good
I was
joke.
pretty good at retelling it, wasn't I? You don't get it.
Maybe it's a visual joke.
I think it's a ball joke.
You gotta have a
No, I
ball physical.
understand the joke.
Yeah. What is it then? Explain it.
When men go to the doctor to check their prostates or something, they cup their balls and tell them to cough to see
Yeah.
if they have the right reflexes in their nutsack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he said cough
Yeah.
and said, you've got to cough for sure, but you also have a nice pair. I understand the joke.
But I feel like you're missing a core component of it.
The funny factor?
He went in there for a cough.
Yeah.
And the doctor just touched his balls for fun.
Yep. I got that.
Okay.
I just didn't think it was funny.
I missed that part, but I think
That's
it's
crazy.
funny without that part.
That's wild.
Did you genuinely?
Yeah, it's still funny for a doctor to hold your balls. You do a cough and go, "Yep, you got a cough,"
Nice pair.
but you still have a nice pair of balls. It's funny. Here's the thing.
Lot of
Honestly,
men don't
you
get-
can
yeah.
you can dissect everything away from it, and it's just a doctor telling you have a nice pair of balls is kind of funny in itself.
No.
Oh, you don't have
Men
nice.
don't get a lot of compliment on their balls.
Yeah.
As they should.
For good reason.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah. I've never seen balls and went, yeah, good one. You know what I mean?
It's true. I've really the only memorable balls I can think of are like, you got fucked up balls. What the
Old man balls at the Y.
why the hell is it hanging down that long?
Yeah.
Is that gravity or were you born with it?
Yeah. Blake, cut that if it's not interesting. And we're back with, hey, off submitter, Cameron. We got 2 Cameron stories on this one.
Ooh, oops, all Cameron.
He says, I know Rick is going to have a field day with this one.
We'll
There's
be
another
the
gross
judge of
one.
that. And
Relatively short.
by we, I mean me. I'll be the judge of that.
Am I the asshole for asking my roommate's wife to wear bottoms around the house?
Roommate's wife. Okay.
It depends.
she-
Is she hot?
For all you British folk, bottoms means trousers sometimes.
Thank you for asking the important questions.
I know. That's what I'm here for, really.
My significant other and I have been putting up with our brother-in-law while he's trying to move back. I'm sorry, putting up our brother-in-law while he's trying to move back.
So they are British.
I suppose so. He's employed and is paying token room and board while him and his wife attempt to sell their house.
Somebody, a British listener, please tell us what this means.
Let's see. It's been 6 months so far. My brother-in-law's spouse, Tina, is late 30s, a larger girl, and some health issues. She's visited before and ruined decorative pillows due to having accidents on them, as she likes to sit on our black decorative cushions. She's now been spending half of every month, and shouldn't be, in my home as a guest. She doesn't wear underwear under her nightgown. And,
Moo-moo.
I'm sorry. She doesn't wear underwear under her muumuu. And will stay in her muumuu the majority of the day. I've had it. I've watched her ruin another decorative pillow by sitting on it and leaving vaginal discharge and urine on it. I gave her a day to clean it, and she pretended it didn't happen. I ended up throwing out the pillow in disgust and bleaching the seating mat underneath it. She then wore the same pee-stained muumuu the next day, and I watched her as she lifted it up to sit down bare ass on my furniture.
Ooh.
So we've spoken.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm over this story.
So we've spoken to her husband in high hopes that she can tell her to wear underpants nicely. I'm also considering getting her a box of incontinence pads and leaving it in the bathroom she
Now
uses.
that one's rude.
Am I the asshole in this? It's disgusting, right?
It is disgusting. I don't think you need to give her incontinence pads. I think that's rude. But she does need to wear fucking underwear. If she's going to sit bare ass on your furniture, it's one thing, like, if it happens a single time and she leaves a mark and she's embarrassed and she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, let me clean this up. It'll never happen again. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's denying it and it continues to happen, that's a problem.
It's absolutely an issue.
You're no longer welcome in my home.
Yeah. It's unsafe. It's unhealthy. It's not good.
Yeah, that's really gross.
Yeah. Bring your own decorative pillow.
Yeah, it's crazy that she's sitting on top of the throw pillows.
I was thinking that too.
I wonder if it's almost like I know that I'm about to ruin it. I'd rather ruin this than the couch.
True.
Which is still wrong.
But if you know you're
Bring
about to
your
ruin
own
it, just go to the
piston.
fucking bathroom.
Or wear underwear. Or wear pants.
Bring
Wear
your discharge
pants.
pillow.
Or don't wear the stained muumuu.
Well, the stained muumuu is fine. I mean, it's a little gross that you didn't. If it's
the
stained,
least-
it's whatever.
It's the least offensive
if it's
thing.
still
Yeah.
dirty and you haven't washed it, that's an issue.
Yeah. It's giving all my Jake and Amir heads will love this one. It's giving I shit my khakis and I'm still wearing them. That's what it feels like.
All my Jake and Amir heads, leave it in the comments.
Next story. Two more, folks. My boyfriend keeps accidentally calling me ugly. I don't know how to stop feeling hurt. Editor,
don't-
put it in the entire clip of Christian singing "Hurt." Don't actually. This one and the asking my girlfriend if she could take a shower story were both sent in by Madison. So thank you, Madison. No text, just straight up 2 story links.
Madison,
And you're just straight to the point. Just
efficient.
which is kind of crazy that I even found these, because normally if I would click on that, I'm just gonna go straight to Reddit story submissions.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I clicked on them, and you know what? Great job. 2 great stories.
You're the one that clicked the fucking link that got our account fucking hacked, you piece of shit.
Fell for that phishing email.
Twice.
I was talking to my grandpa, and he's like, "Oh, I ran through a tollway the other day, and I've got a text message that I got to pay this toll, and so I really got to get that done. I got to click on that link." And I was like, "Wait, they sent you a text message, Grandpa?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Did you click the link?" He's like, "No, but I clicked on the message." And I was like, "Wait, show me." Is that just Illinois? Are you getting those?
Yeah. I've gotten like 3 of them.
I get at least one a day.
Yeah.
One a day. It's insane.
That I've gotten a lot of recently. Someone, I just deleted them actually, but somebody like 3 days ago texted me like with it was like my phone number typed out and then, "Hey, how it goose," like GOOS misspelled. And then 2 days later got the exact same text message from a different number. And I clicked on them and I said, "Nothing, what's goose with you?" And I gave them my credit card because
Yeah,
they
of course.
asked for it kindly.
Yeah. They said please.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
said, "This is your mom on a new phone. We just changed providers."
Yeah, he got it was like a something at iCloud.com
Yeah.
is sending him this text message about an unpaid toll. He's like, "I got to pay this toll." It's like, You don't have to pay Jane Smith at iCloud.com for your fucking toll. It would be from Illinois.gov.
Get better,
Idiot.
scammers.
They don't have to. It works. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
My boyfriend keeps accidentally calling me ugly. My boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years. He's 22 and I'm 21. And have been living together for a little under 1 year. Overall, our relationship is good, but something keeps happening that's really starting to wear me down. Yesterday, I wanted to look nice for him when he got home. I kept my makeup simple, just lip gloss, liner, and mascara. I usually wear glasses, but I decided to wear contacts instead. When he walked in, the house was dimly lit. The first thing he said was that my face looked crazy. I get that the dark lipstick, pale face, and lighting might have looked dramatic, but that wasn't the reaction I was expecting.
Was it more of like, yo, your face looks crazy?
I don't think so. Context clues, I'm leaning
Yeah, probably
against
not.
it. Feeling a little defeated, I went to the bathroom to take off my lipstick. He followed me to get a better look at my face under the light. Instead of complimenting me or even just dropping it, he started analyzing my face. He told me he didn't like the lip liner, saying my lips looked bad when they were overlined. Not wanting more criticism, I started wiping it off. He kept staring at me, trying his hardest to figure out where else I've altered my face, and eventually asked what was wrong with my eyes and why they looked so weird. He even started wiping at my skin, saying my eyes looked dark. I will never forget the expression of what almost felt like disgust on his face. At this point, my confidence was through the floor. I really tried not to cry, but it happened anyway. I told him that's just what my natural face looks like. I've been dealing with some medical issues and poor sleep. He knows this. He immediately apologized when he realized he had hurt my feelings, but the damage was already done. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. The first time wasn't as bad because it was something I could fix. He told me my sideburns were too long, so I started shaving them. But this time, it felt different. This isn't something I can fix about myself overnight, or ever, really. I don't think he's trying to hurt me on purpose, and I worry that I'm just being too sensitive. It's a very well-known fact that I'm overly sensitive at times, and I've held on to feelings far longer than I should have.
And that's fine. That's fine. But you also need to express that, hey, like, this is hurting my feelings, and he should respect that.
Would it be unreasonable for me to ask him to no longer comment on my appearance? How do I stop feeling so hurt when he does this?
That would not be unreasonable. I mean, that should be like a normal thing, unless you're like telling your partner that you think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe don't comment on shit. Unless it's real, I guess maybe unless it's like a real whack.
What if you got a booger out your nose?
Let that booger hang, baby.
It's part of you. I love all of you. Ed Sheeran style.
Interesting he's saying that, because I haven't gotten a compliment in a while. That's not true. He did tell me my butt looked good in these jeans.
Thank you.
I forgot.
you.
I forgot. That was just mere hours ago.
Here's the thing. It probably just happens so frequently
You
that
know
it
what?
kind
It's
of blends
background
in.
noise.
You're right. You're right.
They do edit here and say, it's important to note my boyfriend does fall on the autism spectrum. I don't think that's that important. A lot of the comments
Well,
saying
you can't
this is
tell
like
why.
typical negging.
George Washington was autistic. What?
I think there is an argument to be had here where if you're planning on doing like a little bit of a surprise like this, especially if the person is autistic or doesn't pick up on social cues super well, texting them with a little nod beforehand to be like, hey, I have a surprise for you when you get home, winky face. That way he's expecting the mood as opposed to just walking in on somebody in a dimly lit room and like you aren't wearing your glass, like you look completely different. Still insane response to be like, you look insane. You look crazy.
What the hell? You have that beady of eyes?
Yeah, it's like,
I guess I've never paid attention to you without your
you
glasses
got a real
on.
strong script, huh? You blind as shit. Like, what the fuck?
Stupid ass.
I just don't get how that reaction is ever coming out of your face or coming out of your mouth to be like, oh, your face is real fucked up too. Oh, you got real bad bags under your eyes. Like, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Are you related to Pete Davidson?
In a bad way? You're like medium ugly. What the fuck?
Yeah, if that's how you're talking to your partner, break up.
Yeah. I promise you that there are people who will treat you well in the world. I very much promise you that. You do not need to put up with that kind of stuff. Next frickin' story. And honestly, if I can be open and honest, it's the last one. And honestly, it's not the worst one yet. It's one of the sillier ones yet.
Thank you for your candor, Josh. Deleted?
Thank God. Thank God Alex sent us a screenshot. Help! My girlfriend wants me to come on her teddy bears.
Oh.
Is that what she
seems
calls her boobs?
impractical.
The top comment is, I don't want to spoil too much of the story. The top comment is, no, she said titties, not teddies.
Oh.
It's not what it was. But.
So what was it then?
Titties.
Teddies. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I, 27 male, my girlfriend, 25 female, have been dating for 3 years now. I think everything's been going well. We have lots in common, great communication. I genuinely think I haven't had a relationship quite like this one. She makes every day so much better by just being there, which is why we had the idea recently to move in together. Yay! We've been in the process of moving for 3 months now, and it's going well. We found a place. This isn't important. I'm just going to skip it. Is that all right?
I feel like that's a really long time to move.
Moving for 3 months? I mean, it could be like looking for an apartment. And...
Okay.
Now, here is where we get into the problem. Last night, my girlfriend was acting strange. She'd been much quieter than usual, and I found this very weird since usually she's quite talkative when I asked her what was up. Usually she's quite talkative. And when I asked her what was up, she started initiating intimacy with me. Of course, I'd always be down, but I found it strange since she seemed almost angry a few minutes prior. After a while of you know what, just say sex.
Flex. A while of it? Brother. Save some for the rest of us.
Sorry, it's after a little while. Is that?
Oh, that makes me feel better.
Longer or shorter? Is
That's
a little
shorter.
while shorter or longer than a while?
Shorter.
We were going for a little while. We were going for a while.
Yeah, it's shorter.
Okay. We were going for a longer while.
Now you're you're lying.
We were going for a big while.
For a minute.
For a hot minute.
How long is that?
Is a hot minute longer?
We were going for a minute. How long is that?
I think it depends on how many
short.
eyes.
I think that's overcompensating.
Each minute is probably one eye.
I
Okay.
see what you're saying. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Minute.
You had a lot of eyes there. I don't think there's that many
There's
eyes.
6 eyes. I mean, it's not that long.
It's average.
Anywho, back to the story, if that's all right, with the peanut gallery.
Whoop-de-woo.
Thank you. I have to find where my spot was.
Are
I
you
was
making fun of my
fucking
head shape?
God.
too
Joshua.
busy being snarky to know where I was.
I would never. Can you imagine?
After a while of you know what, I was about to climax, and she stopped me and said, "Now do it on that." And when I looked where she was pointing, bam, her squishmallow stuffed bear sat in the corner of our bed.
Now do it on that.
Okay.
I mean, how do you say that sexily? Now do it on that.
Yeah.
And it's
I
a fucking
mean,
squishmallow? It's
that's-
this?
I don't think it's pretty comfortable.
Squirt right
Pretty
in its eye.
come-onable?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty squishy, soft.
Here's the
It'd probably
thing.
feel good for your cum. Your cum would feel good on this.
I don't know if it'd be in a sexy voice or in like a dominatrix.
Now do it on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I mean, I would come on that.
Do
for
it
you.
on that. Right
You're yelling
now.
at a dog. Fucking Caesar Milan comes in. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I looked where she was pointing, bam, her squishmallow stuffed bear sat in the corner of our bed. I said, "What?" But she was serious, and I couldn't get myself to do it. Now she's mad, and we haven't talked since yesterday. Is this a more common kink than I thought? I'm not even sure if it's very clean to do that, since we would have to wash the bear every time. The issue is that she really seems really serious about this, and I know how she is when she gets this way. Not talking to me for over 15 hours over this seems insane. And we just moved in together.
Well, how many hours of that were you sleeping? Because, like, that doesn't count.
1 sleepless night.
Yeah.
There were it was 14 hours of her going, "Come on, do it, do it, do it." She's like, I gotta work tomorrow. I can't do it. I gotta go to sleep. She's like, "No, you gotta do it." Is this what they mean when they say you see someone's true side when you live with them? I'm wondering now, should we break up or should I get over it and stick with her?
I think you need to talk to her a little bit more in depth about this.
But she's not talking to him.
Okay, well, she's going to have to talk to you eventually.
Not until you come on the teddy bear.
So come on the teddy bear one time, and then you can be like, "Hey, I didn't like that."
Walk in with the teddy bear covered in cum and being like, "All right, now can we talk?
Yeah.
Are you over the giving me the cold shoulder?"
Honestly, I think here's the thing. I'm gonna be truthful with you. Give it until one more sexual encounter and see if she tries to make you come on the bear again. If it doesn't happen, you get to move right past it. You act like it never happened. It never happened. You say, hey, can you hit me in the head with this frying pan, get a concussion, forget about it?
You want to ghost her kink.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a very mature way to handle it.
Thank you. At least somebody's being reasonable around here.
It's certainly okay. Listen. I would have done it. I don't understand what's stopping you in this instance. It's weird, but you do it the one time.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be like, either, oh, now we have to wash the bear every time. And you're like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But once the train's leaving the station, she can't turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm in the moment and I'm about to climax, in his words, not
About to
mine.
bust.
And you say, now do it on that. I don't think that's stopping the train. I might get over giddy and miss, but I'm not like, I don't know. I just feel like, how close were you actually to climax?
That's
you know what I mean?
my thought. That's my thought too. Because if I had to,
Thanks, man.
if I thought I was close to climaxing, then it's like she's like, "Come on the bear," and it's like, okay, and then like I get up and then it's like, all right, I wasn't as close as I thought, and now I'm like getting like stage fright of like
Performance
drinking.
anxiety?
Yeah, it's like, do I look weird when I jack off? Is this a bad angle to jack off in front of you to try to come on this bear? I'd
Yes.
be overthinking every single detail of it.
Does it help if we're going to look up the official Squishmallow bear. Do not open it in Amazon. Fuck, I'm getting hacked. No. This is what you'd be looking at. Blake, if you want to put that on screen.
Yeah, no, that's very commemorative.
It's a big target.
It's commemorable, actually.
I just
It's
don't
a big target.
I just don't think that I don't think that would stop me. Maybe
I don't know.
I'm
Do you see
built
the lust in
different.
that bear's eye?
That's what I mean. I don't know. It feels very strange to
Green button.
What did you say?
Yeah.
It feels
The lust in the bear's eye.
One more time.
What did you say?
The lust in the bear's eye.
the whole thing's strange. And then let's say you don't. Let's say you don't come on the bear.
Okay. Well, he didn't.
Let's say you don't, theoretically.
Okay. He didn't.
Why would she not fucking talk to you?
Right. Something else has to be going on here.
There's got to be she was angry before the sex even started,
Yeah.
according to him. Guess we'll never know.
Maybe when in the process of moving, he threw one of them out or something.
Ooh.
A squishmallow. And she's mad about it.
Yeah, let's ruin this one too.
Oh, yeah, maybe she's not. Maybe he didn't. That makes sense.
My bad. I didn't mean to.
No, that makes sense.
Oh, thank God. I thought she was going to make me come on the bear tonight.
I am, but
It's a different bear, though. It's the one with Jeremy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Alan White.
Jeremy Allen White.
Oh, I don't know celebrity names.
I was going to say Jeremy Irons, and I'm pretty sure it's a completely different person.
Fuck. It is.
Do you know the bear?
yeah.
Okay, and you don't like Jeremy Allen White?
Smokey? That's Sparky.
That's actually a sick sweater.
Her sweatshirt says only you can prevent book burnings, and it's Sparky the bear holding three
Stack of
books,
books.
that says read band
Oh,
books.
it's actually sick as hell.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Well, you know what else is very cool? Is we're going to do another hour over on patreon.com/judgiespod of weekly bonus episodes. We got rid of the button.
What
You wanna hit
the
him?
fuck?
That was the decision we made without you.
What
so
the fuck?
hit us with a live and a live one.
Ooh.
Weekly bonus episodes.
Patreon.com/judgiespod. $10 a week. $10 a month gets you weekly bonus episodes. $5 gets you monthly episodes. $1 a month gets you Discord access and ad-free episodes.
I hear that our Discord's actually a really fun place to be.
I think so.
I haven't been in a minute. Maybe I should pop on by.
People would lose their shit, Erica. They're getting
would be-
tired of seeing my ugly mug in there.
It would be like a true celebrity came in.
Maybe I won't.
Anywhere else you want to follow us, Judgies Pod.
Hey, that's my line.
Judgiespod.
Fuck.
We are. Youth of the nation.
You
POD.
can't steal it from NADPOD, brother.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah. I don't know if they still do it.
Sorry, NADPOD. It's been so long that I forgot you guys did that bit.
They listen.
Anyway, have a great week. The Judgies love you.
Bye.
I hope you do, Caldwell. Bye.